Hey guys, I know it's tough to be the last one, but I'm impressed by Taiwanese efficiency. They say 520, 520, first time in history, I guess. All right, so we are the Airbnb of office space, so we empower SMEs to save money on their office rent. Before we get into that, let me talk about 3 trends. So first trend is that, thank God, in this part of the world, the economies are doing so well, and as a consequence, the landlord, which are very open-minded people, they really squeeze the office. I see people say yes. They really squeeze their company. So as a consequence, economies are doing well. Office space prices for conventional offices are going up. That what happens, increase the entry barrier for the SMEs and the startups. Not only startup technology, we talk about SMEs in general. Second trend is that is interesting, the provider in this space, the Regius of the world, the WeWork of the world, and all the local players are building capacity to in a very, very fast pace. So co-working as a trend is growing 10% a year in Southeast Asia. It will represent the total office inventory, sorry, the 20% of the total office inventory by 2020, 2025, growing faster than any other trend in real estate. And lastly, a lot of companies are talking about employees' mobility. Accenture pioneered that by slashing to 1/3 the office space, because a lot of the people are actually don't need an office space. They are mobile, they are consultant, they work in somebody else's offices. So they're really increasing employee mobility. And that trend is also happening in Southeast Asia. So as a consequence, SMEs, they have 2 main problems. Those SMEs which are already locked in a 3 years contract with 3 months deposit, 3 months advance, they cannot monetize and maximize the extra office space, so that's where we come in. And on the other side, the SMEs, they're looking for short-term office space. They don't have a complete overview of the total office inventory in a determined city, and that's where we come into the game, right? We aggregate all the short-term office space inventory. It can be as short as 2 hours, up to as long as needed, as long as the merchant can accommodate the customer. We aggregate all the short-term office space inventory in a determined city where we operate. The transaction is safe, can also be paid by credit card. We double-check the identity of both host and guest, just like Airbnb. And is affordable because we also bring on inventory which does not exist in the market, because everybody can reach Regius because they're a very big player and they're out there. But normal SMEs, they simply have extra office space. They don't have any professional way to put online their extra office inventory. The total collaborative economy is actually very big, much bigger than we expect, because everybody knows Uber and Airbnb, but the collaborative economy is touching basically every aspect of our personal and professional life. So if we talk about the space specifically, of course the residential is very much covered. On the upper slide, you will see the workspace, where we have absolutely the first entry barrier in Southeast Asia. There are a few players in America, and in Europe, we are the #1 in Asia. 95% of the actual businesses in any economy of the world, they're actually SMEs. And they employ more than 70% of the total employment workforce. So those are the guys that need to place people somewhere in an office. Now, how much an SMEs will save? That's an average. That's actually Singapore. We made the calculations. A company in Singapore can save up to 25% of office space cost by opting for a short-term office solution. In Manila, it's 37. In Jakarta, it's 32. We just made Singapore because it's represented and everybody will understand it. These are the categories that people can find on our platform. How it works is very simple. People, they go online, they select the space, they can select the check-in, the check-out, and then they can either inquire if they want to physically visit the office, or they can actually pay direct online with credit card. We received $500,000 of fundraising from a notorious regional investor. That's how much money we made. That's our traction. So in less than 9 months, this July is our 9th month, we made nearly $400,000 of gross revenues for our partner. Our business model is very simple. We get a commission anywhere between 15 to 20%, and we also have ad model that we are implementing right now. For those of you who invest heavily in tech companies, look at this. This is the strength of our business model. Our CAC is approximately $161, but our ARPU is $465. We make 4 times the money per customer. A normal e-commerce company, as a former Rocket, you guys know Zalora, Lazada, etc. The CAC is 41, and the ARPU is 7. So they lose $35 per customer. These are some of the players that we have on our platform. Hong Kong is not listed because it's going to be live in 10 days from now. But we have more than 150 partner space, and we have more than 150,000 square meter under marketing. We don't call it under management because we don't directly own the space, but we market those spaces. These are some of the customers that we served, okay? From big multinational companies looking to mobilize their employees to also SMEs. These are some of our customer reviews. Uber is a perfect example of a big company that needs multiple office space across the city. These are where we've been featured. We've been on Bloomberg, we've been in Tech in Asia, we've been in 27. We were top 10 finalists in Echelon 100 just a month and a half ago. These are the global players. Again, we have absolute the first moving advantage in Asia. We have a very localized approach, and we burn nearly 1/4 to 1/3 of what the other guys are burning. These are our expansion plan. This is our team. I'm running out of time. That we have 12 people right now, and thank you very much.